wild tour story, all right? This is not so much a wild tour story, just as much it is just an amazing kind of miracle that it even happened. But so one of our first shows, Little Brother shows, this is like 2002, 2003. No, this is 2003. We were in San Diego and we were playing this club and we literally were performing on top of like a table. They didn't have a stage. It was just this table. And you can see us, we're not guys that look like we perform on top of tables. But it would have to be a very strong fucking table to begin with, right? So, and the lineup of this show, swear to God, it was this group called the Percussions, which was on ABB. They were a band that was on ABB. And, you know, my man Trae Elliott was in that band. He was the drummer. So it was the Percussions, Aloe Black, and Little Brother. And we performed at this just shitty fucking bar. And I mean, it might have been now that night, I remember specifically, it probably was only about 10 people there, like dead ass. And so, you know, that was my first time I met Aloe, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, man? You know, I'm a fan. You know, I fuck with your shit." I was like, "Yeah, man," because that's when he was in Eminem. That was like his first group. I'm glad him. Like, "What's good, man? What's good? What's up?" And so we did the show, and I mean, the 10 people there, I guess they enjoyed it. But you know, it was just this thing. And so, fast forward, God, 15 years later, I was talking with Stro, and you know, Stro is now on the Tonight Show with The Roots. He's a part of The Roots now. You know, we were just having that conversation. We were doing a gig together in Denver. This is like last year. You know, we were just talking, just how crazy is it? How crazy is it that 15 years ago, we were performing on top of a fucking table, and now I'm, you know, Grammy nominated. You know, Aloe is just, he was out of here with just I Need a Dollar and just to Wake Me Up, just had that huge record with Avicii, you know what I'm saying? And you're on fucking TV every night. You're a member of The Roots, you know what I mean? And that's just one of those moments, man, you know, you just really just kind of stop and you just have to give thanks just to how far you've come, because we were just very three unlikely people who, I think, I don't think any of us that night performing on top of a fucking table would have thought that we would have made it as far as we did. So that was just an amazing thing to see. But yeah, that was the first gig. Little Brother, Aloe Black, and the Percussions, Stro Elliott.
I still don't remember that shit.
You don't remember that gig?
Nah.
Dude, that shit was...
I probably just pushed it so far back in my mind.
Because it was just embarrassing. Like, it was just...
On top of a table.
Just so humiliating. Nah, it was some bullshit. You remember we did that spot? I know you remember this one. We performed at the pizza shop.
Nigga, I remember that.
Yeah, we performed at a pizza shop.
Yeah, we came through the back. It was in Fresno.
In Fresno.
I remember that one.
We performed in front of a fucking pizza shop. It was like, it wasn't even a stage so much, it was just like a step that went up and like a platform.
Get you a slice when it's over with. I do remember the first time we went to Utah. I know you remember this. It was on the High Road Tour.
Oh my
Full
God.
circle.
Oh my
First
God.
time in Utah. Never been to Utah. All I think of Utah, Mormons. That's it. And I'm just like, who's coming out to a rap show in Utah? They're Mormons.
Everybody.
Right? So we're in Park City, Utah, and we on stage. And you know, this 2003. So we don't know how many people really know us, any of that. So we're opening up, and we're on stage, and the stage was like this glass stage. It was weird. Like, it wasn't a regular stage. It was like glass. A whole bunch of waters up there. And we're just up there, we just having the fun. I was like, oh man, this is kind of turned to here. Okay, all right. Take water, do the rapper thing, pouring water out. This girl up front, just like, give me more. And we was like, what? So somebody, I'm not gonna name their name, but they was on stage with me that night. Stage with me every night we perform as Little Brother. Takes a whole ass bottle of water and just pours it on top of this girl. And she just looked like the, what videos, the pour some money on me. She looked like the girl that, she's like, with water. And we just turned and looked at each other. Utah going up.
Yeah, Utah.
Yeah,
the Mormons, don't let that Mormon shit fool you. Them motherfuckers was ready to bust it wide the fuck open. That bust down Mormoniana. Goddamn, them motherfuckers. I want to see you bust down. They was ready to bust down.
That shit was And you know, I'm 23 years old, ain't never been nowhere, first tour ever, and I see some shit like that.
In fucking Utah.
In
I
Utah,
remember
of
that,
all
yeah.
places,
I remember
Utah.
that shit.
You'd have thought I did a line of the purest cocaine that night. My eyes, whew.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was an eventful night. I remember that night very well.